Hey everyone, welcome to Mystifying Miracles. Today, it's a short one, but it is very miraculous. It involves an angelic encounter, and I'm going to dive into it. Stay tuned. Many years ago, a man by the name of David Lee and his wife Tina, they were living in the rural countryside of Georgia. And one day, David had been clearing the land. He was using his tractor. Reason being, they wanted to build a bigger garden. They had a small one, but they wanted to make room for more. Tina was passionate about gardening, and they really just loved growing their own food. They had been growing peas, tomatoes, butter beans, potatoes, and they wanted to do so much more. Well, that day that David was clearing the land with his tractor, the phone rings. This was back in the days of landlines. There were no cell phones. So Tina goes inside and their phone was placed near the big window out front. So she was able to answer the phone while also watching their 2-year-old son, Josh. Joshua was playing right outside that window. And as she's talking, she glances over at her husband, David. And that's when Tina was terrified. She saw David on the ground with the tractor on top of him. She immediately hangs up. She yells at Joshua to stay put, stay right where he is, and she runs over to David as fast as she can. Once she got to him, she saw what the deal was. And David was pinned, get this guys, by only the rubber sole of his work boot. That was the only thing basically between him and this tractor. Tina looks over at the ignition key and she sees that it's turned halfway towards the off position. Due to this, it had actually stalled the tractor, which was a good thing. She climbs up carefully and as fast as she can so that she can turn the rest of the key all the way towards the off position. She does so and she turns the motor off. After that, it was like a big moment of like, oh, thank goodness. She's then able to get to David and help him get out from underneath the tractor. Thankfully, having that big of a tractor on you, the only thing wrong with David was a twisted ankle. David was just, such in shock of what occurred. He told his wife he didn't know what happened. So as him and Tina are discussing this, he tells her that all he remembers is the tractor was right over him. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just stopped. It's as if someone was pushing it aside so that it wouldn't fall all the way on top of him. As they are still chatting, him and Tina, their 2-year-old son Joshua runs up and he says, "Did you see him, Daddy?" And, David's still in shock of what happened. So he's like, "What? Who?" And Josh replies, "The man. He was as tall as the trees. He moved the tractor when it was falling on Daddy. Then he turned the key." I just got chills reading that. Like, what? Tina and David, they were already in shock of what happened. But after hearing their 2-year-old son say this, they were now just floored. They hadn't seen this angel that was as tall as the trees, but they definitely believed what Joshua was telling them. I mean, it didn't make sense any other way. That tractor should have fallen on David all the way, no doubt. And obviously, a key doesn't turn itself. So that's just amazing. A quote by Tina at the end of this short story, she said, "This solidified my belief that angels are always protecting us too," end quote. What a story. I know that one was super short, guys. Those ones really get me. They really I really love to ponder upon those things, and just hearing the stories just make me happy. I hope they do you too. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope this story was a blessing to you guys. I hope you're having a fabulous week, and I'm going to see you next time.